I think the distinguished gentleman from Missouri, enjoyed working with him on the Budget Committee the last 2 years. I wish it was this time. Maybe we'll do it in a couple of years. And enjoyed working with the distinguished chairman from Kentucky. But I find it interesting that after 2 years on the Budget Committee, I'm finally seeing a budget resolution. Because I sure didn't see one for the last 2 years. But here we are. We're on the floor of the House of Representatives, allegedly the people's house. And do I get to offer an amendment? Do I get to say a single word about what's in this $2 trillion bill? No. Because this is fake. The American people are looking at the people's house and they're saying, what are we doing? We're surrounded by fences and razor wire. We're going through magnetometers. And I'm sitting here on the floor of the House with a $2 trillion bill, larded up for political purposes that I never had a chance to amend, debate, or have any discussion about besides 2 minutes or 3 minutes here with a prepackaged bill done in smoke-filled rooms, brought to the floor, and I'm told vote yes or no. Push your green button, push your red button. That is what we have taken the people's house and reduced it to. We've got $4 trillion we have spent on COVID relief. With all due respect to my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, he's saying go big. We have spent $4 trillion. I've worked on a bipartisan basis with my friend Dean Phillips to pass the PPP Flexibility Act. We're all working hard to help the American people. But this resolution is a sham. When are we going to get in committee and vote and debate and roll our sleeves up and offer amendments? When are we going to do the work that we were sent here to do? The distinguished leader from Maryland has been here a while, respectfully. This place has changed. He and I have talked, the gentleman from Maryland and I have talked about this. When are we going to offer amendments? When are we going to debate and vote on those amendments? That's what bipartisanship is, not throwing a $2 trillion reconciliation measure to use as pressure with the Senate to play games so that you can try to force the hand of the Senate to get to 60 votes and then come down here and say, oh yeah, we've done something great with some budget reconciliation. Have we had any debate down here about what's actually affecting the people in this country? Or we had a bunch of show speeches? When are we going to turn this body back into the people's house? When are we going to turn this into something the American people can be proud about, that we're sitting here and debating something serious? Should we have $300 billion for local governments? Should we have some help for small businesses? Should we have something? Let's debate this out. No one over here wants to see their people suffer in the states that they represent, but we want businesses open. We want economic growth and opportunity. We want to point fingers. We've had 30-something million vaccines distributed. Let's not point fingers. Let's take the work that's been done by the previous administration, by this body on a bipartisan basis. Let's move forward and get this country working again. China is about to roll right over us if we don't do our job. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.